I got my universal credits today, so I'm batch cooking chicken pie. Now this chicken pie went viral, so I thought I'd give you the full video on how I made it. So that's all the veg you're going to need, and you're going to need a full pack of chicken thighs. Then you're going to chop all your veg. Now in my steamer, I put my broccoli, my carrots, my leeks, and then I fried off my onions, garlic, and mushrooms. Now, then I get packs of bacon. I got 2 packs of bacon. I can get bacon cheaper, but I got this one. And you're going to need an entire butter for this. Now, normally I would use proper butter, pure Irish butter, but the Lurpak was on offer, so I got that this time. I even fry off my bacon in butter. I mean, I never said this was like, but then again, I suppose you've got your vegetables, you've got your protein, you've got everything. 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. Don't tell the kids it's mushroom. If they ask, it's chicken. Gonna put those in. Oh, I used 3 cans. I'm a big fat liar. And then more butter. And then fry all these down so they get nice and soft. And then make sure you're frying your bacon off at the same time. You just want a light crisp to your bacon. When it's done, my pan wasn't big enough to do it all in one pan, so I did it by both. And then I put that in with the mushroom soup. Now, this part is optional. If you've got fussy eaters, like I've got fussy eaters, I do then blend this mixture. I would much prefer, add a bit of milk so it's a little bit less thick. I would much prefer not to have to blend this, but for the purpose of them eating it, I have to. Obviously, while you're doing all that, make sure your chicken is getting cooked in the oven. Pour the juice of the chicken into your soup pan, so you've got extra flavour from that as well. I would normally add that to gravy if I was doing gravy, but this is batch cooking for the freezer, so I'm just going to pour them juices into the pan with the soup mixture. And then what I also like to do is normally I'd eat the chicken skin myself, but I added it in for extra flavour. And then just mix that all around. That looks delicious by itself. I could eat that just like that. But like I said, I've got fussy eaters and I need to find a way of hiding the veg. So I do have to blend mine. I would much prefer not to. I put in all the veg that has been steaming now into the mixture as well. So they're getting 5 a day in a spoonful with this. And then I've got to blend it. If you don't have to blend it, then definitely don't blend it because it don't look as appetising when you blend it. But I have to make sure that they're going to eat their 5 a day. They've got no idea all this veg is in it, and they do actually eat it. So there we go. Now it looks like vomit. Oh, well. And then strip all your thighs and make sure you get all the meat off them. I find thigh meat is a lot better for pies than a breast, and it's cheaper as well. I think the total cost for these pies was about 20 quid. And I think I got about 13 portions of it. I'm not sure. We'll have a look at the end. I can't remember. All I know is they're in the freezer ready for the children because we have it like twice a week. Twice a week we'll have a pie. I'd rather do chicken or I'll do corned beef. Basically anything that will go with mashed potato. There was a bit of gristle in that. Obviously, we're not going to want to eat that, so I take that out, mix that all in. So you've got all the soups, all the rest of the veggies blending, and then you're adding your chunks of the meat in, so it's not completely it doesn't completely look like sick. I do get the pre-rolled puff pastry. I'm not going to lie. I think it's more cost effective to get the pre-rolled puff pastry than it is to make your own. And that's the only thing I cheated at, so I don't think I'm doing too bad. I get myself these little oven trays, which look like you get them from the takeaway. Then I just spoon in my mixture. Make sure we've got a nice bit in each one. And I think this pie is delicious, especially when you get your mashed potato and you get a bit of that pie filling on your spoon, on your fork, along with the pie filling. Oh, it's just absolutely delicious. I really do like it. So how many did I make in the end? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pies. So I know I probably could have bought them cheaper, but I don't think it would have been as nice. I just think this is the best way to do it, especially when you're batch for cooking for a lot of people and you haven't got a lot of money because you're on the universal creds. I just think this is the best way to do it. That's probably not the best way to stick the pie lid on, but that's how I did it. Now, these I will put in the freezer and they will last up to 4 months. I don't cook them before they go in. I just leave them like that. And then when I'm ready to have them for tea, I just get one out the freezer, cook some potatoes to do the mash. I'd freeze the mash as well if I could, just so it's a lot easier for me. But I think this is very cost effective. It's the best way to get a lot of veg into your kids without them actually knowing there's loads of veg in it. And it just keeps their bellies full. There we go. Chicken boy. I'm excited. I'm glad that I do it like this. I think it's the best way to do it. This is the first time I've actually done a proper video. Oh, look at that. I had 2 stuck on that one. I thought, I'm not wasting that one. You only need 1, hun. So this is the best way I find to do it, to make sure my kids are eating healthy every day, even if we're on universal credits. A lot of people will say, get a takeaway, but I don't want to get a takeaway. I prefer to feed my kids like this. There we go. Jobs are good.